All right, we're live. Let me know first off, can you hear me? So that way I know I'm not talking to myself. Wait on the green light from somebody to let me know you guys can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me? A little nervous. I'm not seeing anyone say they're hearing me, so hopefully we're having some sound problems. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Okay, good. We got some people saying they can hear me. Yes, good. Wonderful. All right. Hi to Alexis. Hey to Jessica. Hey to Elizabeth. Beth, I will come back and answer your questions after I go through all the hello shout outs, but I will answer your questions. Hi to Nora. Good evening to you, Beth. Hey to 21 Slime. Hi to Penny. Hi to Tina. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Maria. Hi, Scott. Hi, Jennifer. Hi to the Panay couponer. Hello to Catalina. Hi to Chrissy. Hey to Chauntelle. Hello to Sylvia. Yes, it's very, very cold today. You're going to notice I got allergies, and actually I have had bronchitis for a while, and it's been really bad these last couple of days. So yeah, if I sound a little under the weather, that's why. Hello to Angela. Hello to ND. Hola to Isabel. Hello to Lily. Hello to Maria. Hello to Tara. Hello to Antonio. Same here. Yes, it's have bad allergies too. Literally, I think, especially if you're in the Midwest, the last few weeks we've done this up and down, up and down. Every year I get something like this. Every single year. Because the weather just plays games. It goes like last week it was 80 something, today it's like 40. And that just like does something with your allergies, and yeah, it's not been pleasant, but what you gonna do? Thankfully, I got some medicine. I had to do a virtual doctor's visit or whatever. Got some medicine, so I've been doing that. And I could tell actually today it's been better. So yeah, it's getting better. So that's good. Hi to Gabrielle. Hello to ND. Hi to Paula. I will say that's a good suggestion. Maybe I'll try that, because I can. If any of you guys have a suggestion, I don't know if any of you guys have got this or not. There's just like, you can feel like the congestion stuff in the back of your throat. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. It's like, and it can be uncomfortable. Man, it's been rough. Bronchitis is no joke. Okay. Yeah, I think I will try that, because I think I have that stuff here. Curious what it tastes like, but if it would help, I mean, that's definitely something to try. Okay, so let me go back, because I did get some questions. So Beth asked, what is your process per item as you're planning a purchase? I'm spending way too much time on researching. the deals and I get confused and forget stuff. So what's your process? So you're finding yourself spending, are you finding your, help me best answer. Are you finding yourself spending too much money on the products or too much time looking for the products? Oh, Kaylee, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. But thank you. I shared a good Clarendon deal, actually. I don't know if you saw my Walmart video this week. I shared a good Clarendon deal. It's like 80% off or something really crazy. I have a question about Spybox. The bleach offer says once per month. It's now increased to 4 hours. Does this mean it's a new offer? You still have to wait the month? I had the same exact question, Kathy. So I went and I asked somebody who's all into Swagbucks. And unfortunately, it looks like even though the value went up, we still can't do it because we've already done it this month, which is really, really frustrating because I wanted to do that deal again, too, with the new increase. So I'm bummed about that. Okay, just time. All right. What's my process? Number one, I try my hardest to take the hard work out of it by doing my videos and give you guys deal ideas. So hopefully that helps you save some time. If you're for the Ibotta bonuses and stuff, it can be difficult to get those together. For me, I would say it takes an hour usually for me to get a deal together, to get a haul together. I've shared my process on a video. Actually, a few months ago, it was called like how I do what I do or something like that. But what I do is I have a spreadsheet and I just plug the deals into that. And so let's say I need 12 rebates. I go down that line and I fill out the spreadsheet for all 12 rebates. And you can do it by paper as well. But I actually use my own videos. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I use my own videos as a resource. So I'll literally go and like watch my videos again and look at the deals that I came up with. And I'll just go through and I'll find the deals I want. I'll plug those in. A lot of it, I think, takes the longer you do it, the easier it'll get. I know this probably wasn't a very good answer. But yeah, use other people here on YouTube to help you get ideas. That would be one of my biggest tips. And hopefully that did help answer your question, Beth. But the good video, I did do that really good video a couple months ago. It was like called How I Prep for an Ibotta Haul or something like that. Hopefully that gave some good ideas. How many times do you put together to argue with Ibotta? So if you guys remember my haul for Tuesday when everything went wrong, I did have to I had to do one ticket for the boost because they only gave me credit for one instead of two. Thankfully, that was fixed quickly. Then I had to do a separate ticket because my Walmart receipt wouldn't upload, and they did fix that, no problem. Then they didn't give me credit for my bonus, so I had to go and open that ticket again, and thankfully they did get that fixed. It just took 2 or 3 days, but they're pretty good about fixing stuff, so don't give up. I'm slowly getting back into couponing. I'm glad you're getting back into it, Kaylee. Everyone deserves a break once in a while. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of questions about budget. Do you have a budget for couponing? I don't. And the main reason is I actually rarely spend money on couponing. I've talked about it time and time again. I roll my rebate money. I literally just roll that money. And so I don't ever really spend on couponing. I'm just using the rebate money to pay for everything, which is really great. You can do that with PayPal debit card. I've talked about that. I will say most recently, I've not done the PayPal one, which probably is going to shock you guys because I loved that. But I had to get really, really creative and get out of the box a little bit with my newspapers jumping up in price from $1.25 to $3. And I was at the point like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Well, because that's a big increase. I was like, well, how can I still get these papers for cheap? And I came up with this, had this like epiphany or whatever. If I use one of my credit cards and put all the couponing stuff on that, and I use my PayPal balance to pay it off, which I do. I pay it off twice a month, so I never pay interest on it, obviously. I get all these extra rewards. And last time I got $18 in rewards. So that's been what's paying for my newspapers as of late, is those extra credit card rewards, which has been really, really nice. So yeah, I just roll my money, and that's really what helps me out. So yeah, I don't really have a budget because I really don't spend anything. I just take the PayPal balance and spend that to do my hauls, and then I use that, get more rebates back, and just keep rolling it back and forth, kind of like you would an extra care buck or register reward at Walgreens, that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Thank you for stopping by, Stacy. I appreciate it. Okay. You shop a card, you have to buy 5 items each in the mega, or they're still under the price if you don't buy 5. You have to buy 5 participating items. You don't have to buy 5 the same thing. So let's say you wanted to buy 3 boxes of cereal and 2 laundry detergents. There's your 5. You don't have to buy 5 of the same thing, just 5 of the items that are included. And I have a video showing you everything that's included on this mega. Hopefully that helped, Savannah. Hopefully that gave you some an idea. So you don't have to buy 5 of the same thing, just 5 participating products. I have thought about using a subscription. The main reason I don't is that it just takes so long to get here. It takes like, every time I've ever looked into it, it takes like 3 or 4 days after Sunday for the papers to come. And that just isn't really feasible for me. So that's kind of been why I've not done it. Other than couponing, do you normally live frugally? It kind of depends on what frugal you kind of define as. I'm mindful with money. I budget and I try to stick to the budget. But I won't say I'm like super frugal, like going to yard sales and buying clothes or thrift stores, or like never going out to eat and being like super frugal. I would say I'm mindful of what I spend, but I'm not crazy frugal, no. And yeah. Okay, so I'm glad I helped you out. I'm glad that answered your question, Savannah. All right. Indiana Kroger has joined the self-coupon scanning. Awesome. So glad. I'm loving that, actually. It's been great. It's a little annoying that they still have to come over and take the coupons. They need a slot like Walmart does, but that's what Target does too. They have to come over and take the coupons. It's like, why? Which rebate app is your fave? I'd have to say Ibotta. Even though half the time my Walmart doesn't have half the stuff that's on Ibotta. And I got to say, today was such a fail again at Walmart. Like, such a fail. I shouldn't say it's a fail because I did get some good money makers. You'll see that on tomorrow's video. But man, it's just like every time anymore I go to Walmart, and my problem's not with the Walmart location. It's that stupid Walmart app. I go on Walmart app. I plan my trip by what we have 2 Walmarts here, and I plan my trips based on what that Walmart app says is in stock. So it said the Good Belly drinks. I don't know if you guys have seen that deal. They're like a huge moneymaker. So they were there. And it also said that the Old Spice trial size body wash was there at my Walmart. I was like, oh, perfect. I'm just going to go there and get it. And it's going to be great. I'm not going to go to the other store. Well, I go there, and neither of them, even though the app says it's in stock, Just wasn't there. Wasn't there. Just wasn't there. And I'm like, really? And you guys know those were two big money makers. And so that was rough. But thankfully I got through it. I thought outside the box. Shopkick. I did find some Shopkick deals at least to kind of help offset it. But my Walmart is almost out of the multi-meal cereal, which you guys know how big of a deal that's been right now for us. They didn't have the Old Spice. So it's like the money makers are and they took out all the clearance makeup. That's gone. So it's like all the money makers at my store are going to be gone. It's like, what's going to happen? It's going to be crazy. But yeah. Hello, couponing boy. Glad you made it. Thank you for the heads up on the Tamco Punch for it. And since the stuff is delicious. Awesome. Glad you're able to get in on that. I was a little worried that 8:30 was going to be too late, but it looks like we got more than usual. I couldn't do it at 8. Well, actually, it turns out I could have, but I didn't know this at the time. I had a Zoom call with a school group thing that we have, a group project. So that's why there was a little later than usual tonight. Okay, I use mine. Most of the time I get them by Monday. The only week I have or the PNG through a different person. Yeah, we don't get the PNG anymore either. Was that the buy boost freebie? This one is not. This is just a regular buy. But that buy boost was good, actually. I really liked it. What's your favorite way to pick up the best deals from the ads? I love using the store's websites. That's my favorite way to look up deals on the store's website, like Walmart.com, Kroger.com. It's really easy. You just type the product you're looking for, and you can see how much it costs and all that. So I love using the store's websites. It's hard to believe there was a day, like when I first started couponing, that we didn't have these store websites. Like Kroger didn't have a catalog of everything they carried. Walmart didn't have a catalog of everything they carried. We had to just go in the store and find out the prices. I just can't even. It's hard to even remember those days. It really is. BQ Savings is great for coupons. I pay on Tuesdays and get my coupons on Thursday, Friday. They are always the inserts that everybody else has to wait till Sunday to get. Oh, so that's really cool. That's something I should look into then. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys, my allergies. Favorite deal this week. Favorite deal. Kind of like exactly what Amy Way to Save said. Walmart hasn't been the best this week with Ibotta. It really hasn't. I did 2 rebates today at Walmart. It was like not the best. But my favorite deal this week, as crazy as it sounds, I loved the Nivea at Target. Loved that one. The Moneymaker Nivea products, that was really great. I loved that. I really have liked the All and Snuggle at Kroger with the dollar coupons I have, making them 99 cents. That's always great in my book. So that's good, I would say. Hi, Aisha. Finally catching it live. Yay. So glad you can make it, Jen. Yes. Exactly what Di said. The Canon Pixma 3122. That's what I have. Love that printer. Love that printer. I don't hardly ever have to buy ink. Like it said for the last 2 months that it's low on ink and it's still going. So that printer's wonderful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to grab a multi-meal and body wash, and I'm waiting on the eventual ticket. Yeah, and no, I did several. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but there's some really good new Shopkicks that came out, like $400 kicks on any Dove Men Plus Care product. Walmart has a little Dove deodorant for 97 cents that qualifies, so that'll be a good moneymaker. There's a really good Suave bundle. I know Shopkick is going to deny them, but I know they'll fix it, so that's why I keep doing it. Hi, Tia. Yes, that buy boost was amazing. Oh, no, Sarah. Yeah. And they won't answer either, will they? Because they never answer me, ever. It doesn't matter how many times I put a ticket in, they just won't answer. And it's really made me be frustrated with them. It's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I know how you feel when you live in a little town. You have to travel 20, 40 miles there and back. When you get there, they don't have it. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Thank you for your tips. It's helping me put together a large haul for teens and tweens. The foster care down here in Northern Kentucky. Awesome, Sarah. That is great. That's awesome. Oh, yes. The all deal. Yes, that was a great one. Is that available for anyone still? Because I do no longer have that one. I'm bummed. Have you noticed the difference in the prices on the website versus on the shelf? For which store? Walmart's always the same for me. Kroger, the website usually doesn't show the mega prices. So that's the only time I've ever noticed a difference. 1,300 is how much? $5.20. Hard to imagine couponing without the apps. Yes, absolutely. I don't even know how we ever went without them. I don't even remember. Actually, I used to depend so much on blogs, like the blogs. There used to be a lot more people who did blog posts. Like it wasn't really on YouTube when I started. People did blog posts about deals, and that's really how we got it back then. And I don't even know how. I don't know. Videos to me are better because you can see in the store. You can, I don't know, just better. Really digging the Target videos and the Nivea shave gel and got the $5 gift card. And you got the Friskies. Awesome. I'm enjoying Target. I will say this week it was a little interesting, and it's kind of what I worried about. It seemed like the Target kind of took away. I don't think as many people saw it on Sunday, and that's on the Walmart video. And that kind of makes me worried because the Walmart video is a really big deal. So I don't know. It kind of makes me nervous that not as many people watched it this week as usual. So I'm a little nervous, but hopefully next week it all evens out. So yeah, just remember, if you guys are into the Walmart videos, those are up on Sunday now. Oh, you need Shopkick. Okay. Shopkick every $2. Okay, so every 500 points is $2. So if you want to get the kicks amount, I just take 2 divided by 500 and I multiply that by however many kicks that I'm going to get back. Okay, so you guys still do have the all. So they just hate me, I guess. I did it 3 times, so maybe that's the magic number, and then just stop it after 3. I don't know. That's weird. I just got in a little late, but I'm glad to join. So glad you made it, Kelly. I cannot find the Buy Boost or the Baby Bell at Walmart. I can't find the Baby Bell at my Walmart either. The buy is already gone here again. I don't know what's up with that. They had it one day and it's gone already. Definitely contact the BBB. Definitely contact the BBB because that's the only way I ever got anyone to respond. And that's sad. That speaks volumes about their company. It really does. And I don't even know if I'd mention it, except so many people tell me how much they like Shopkick. Or Shopkick. Swag Bucks, I mean. Shopkick's great. Swag Bucks is not. Then 4 tickets or paper towels, they never reply. And yeah, they won't reply. They just won't. And I don't understand why they won't reply. It just makes me frustrated. Any grocery stores do super doubles. Nowhere here doubles anymore. I sent 15 bags of groceries and personal hygiene products to my church's food pantry today. And it was all from the great deals these past 2 weeks, mainly Kroger deals. Thanks. Awesome. Awesome, Kelly. That is great. I saw your post on Instagram. That's amazing. I love that. Do you think you would do Dollar General? Right now, honestly, I just don't have time right this minute to do it. Just with school and everything, it's just crazy. Come a good question for future. Once I graduate and everything, which is soon, but how are you guys? Do you like Family Dollar as much as Dollar General? Let me know. I'd like to know, is Family Dollar as good to you, or would you like to learn more about Family Dollar, or do you think Dollar General is better? But the reason I say that is Family Dollar is so much more convenient to me than Dollar General. But if no one cares about Family Dollar, then that's definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean, let me know. I'd appreciate that if you guys shared your input. If you're more Dollar General, Family Dollar. Oh no. Looks like most of you want Dollar General. I don't know. I feel like there's so many people who do Dollar General here on YouTube. I always like to bring something different to the table, but that's what most of you want is Dollar General. That's something to keep in mind. Exactly. My Family Dollar spots always start totally opposite. Did you here too? Family Dollar is so much nicer. That's why I like Family Dollar. It's Dollar General is all right, but it's just hard, and I don't know. I always get scared to go there, honestly, and it's kind of dirty. You're right. Dollar General is pretty dirty. That's exactly, Vicky, what I thought. DG is so many people talking about him. So many. You know, the one store, and this can't ever happen, sadly, unless they ever came to my town. The one store I wish was closer was Meijer. If I had one even 30 minutes away, I would do it because I love that store even more than Target. Love Meijer so much. It's so great. But unfortunately, there's just not one near me, or I would do it because not very many. I don't even know if anybody hardly talks about Meijer at all. Um, that'd be the one place I'd love to do. But like I said, unfortunately, it's not close. So yeah, I mean, Dollar General, to answer your question, Penny, I don't ever rule anything out. So we'll see in the future. It could be something I do. I appreciate everyone pretty much telling me that they don't like Family Dollar because I've considered it, but if no one really wants it, then I won't do it. Yes, they closed the one in Newark, and I loved that place. Like my grandma used to take me there all the time, and it was just like sad they closed it. Meijer is like a Walmart. It's pretty much the same. It's just more like more a Midwestern thing. It's not everywhere, but they do really, really good. Oh my gosh, why would YouTube let somebody like that on? We might need some. I might need a moderator. So if we get some more freaky comments like that, that's pretty sick. Wow. Why would YouTube block so many comments and they let that? I hope you guys didn't see that. That's really bad. Wow. Okay. How do I move on from that one? That's bad. All right. Oh no, my Mac's about to die. So sorry, guys. I wouldn't let that on my channel. I'm pretty disturbed YouTube does. Oh, that's right. Amy Way to Save does talk about Meijer sometimes. That's great. So definitely, if you guys, I don't know if Christina's still here. Amy Way to Save and Saving with Christina, both phenomenal channels, phenomenal YouTube channels to follow. Like amazing. So definitely. I mean, if you guys don't follow them, go follow them. Whew. I reported good. Thank you for reporting it. That's sick. And I'm disturbed that YouTube would even let someone with that name be running around trolling on here. Moving on. Dollar Generals in my area are pretty clean. Family Dollar has better inventory. I would watch Family Dollar. Family Dollar near me is clean. The other ones are kind of dirty. It all depends. I really think it all depends. Yeah, so to answer the question, I mean, I never say never, but right now, someone did say, yeah. So for now, keep that in mind. All right. I wish I had a Walmart closer to me. There are also dealer lists, but the closest is an hour away. Whoa. Wow. I'm not used to any Walmart being a long ways away. Do you ever see any great deals on fresh veggies? Follow Kroger. Every week, they have really good produce deals on certain things. And so if you shop those sales, really good. Another good place to look is Aldi if you have one. Aldi is amazing for produce deals, meat and produce. If so, Aldi is a great place for that. I do feel like DG and Family Dollar is very oversaturated, and that's kind of what I think too. Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. But I don't like to ever count things out if people really, really, really feel like they need somebody else to talk about those stores. So I mean, I'll never say never, but yeah, I like to do different stores. That's why I say before I started Kroger, to my knowledge, I could never find a YouTube channel except occasionally Michelle's Frugal Living would do Kroger, but no one did it on a weekly basis consistently when I started couponing. So I like to bring new things, new stores that maybe other people might not think about to the table. What is the strangest place you've ever couponed at? Strangest place. The hardest is Dollar Tree, and I don't do that anymore. I used to. But they're just like so strict. That's a store no one talks about. I will say that. Really not too many people talk about the Dollar Tree anymore. I think it's got hard because the coupons are so like limitations now. But Dollar Tree actually used to be a pretty good place to coupon at. But man, if you got into the wrong cashier, they would flip out on you. It was ridiculous. But yeah, it's one of the strangest places. Another place that you wouldn't think about couponing at that I used to really, really coupon like good at and walk out getting stuff for next to nothing. JCPenney used to get amazing free things at JCPenney. Like they would, back in the day, they would send us like 10 off 10, 15 off 15 coupons like every single week. I don't know why they did that, but they would send us coupons all the time. And I'd constantly be going up there getting like cheap towels, sometimes even cheap clothes with the coupons. They were such good times at JCPenney. And another place I used to be able to do stuff like that, Kmart a lot had what were they called? Surprise points. Every week, like you get like $10 off of a $10 housewares, $10 off of a $10 clothing, and sporting goods, stuff like that. I would get free stuff there too. Like it was, yeah, places you wouldn't think to coupon. Those are some really good places to coupon. Did you get any good Easter clearance? I actually didn't, unfortunately. By the time I got to the store, I didn't really need anything, but by the time I got to the store, there really wasn't much left on that day after Easter. There really wasn't. Fresh Time. I have heard of Fresh Time. We don't have one, but I've heard of it. Oh, Spybucks has some produce rebates. Are all 5 cents each. Well, I mean, 5 cents is better than nothing, I guess. It adds up. Has your Menards opened? No, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to. They said that after COVID or whatever, that's like delayed. And I'm kind of fearing they're never going to come. Like they never even started building it. So I'm guessing it's probably not going to come. Hallmark. Yes, Hallmark. They had back in February, they had some amazing money makers and good, like I've got really good deals at Hallmark. Thank you for bringing that up. Glittering and coupon misuse. That's a good point. That is a good point. If people, and if they, that's a good point. Sometimes people do misuse, and I for sure wouldn't do that. Just curious, how old are you? 20. I'm 20. After I have an hour to Kroger, how do you decide what's worth the trip? I just say watch my videos, and if you think there's enough deals that you would want to do, then that would be to decide if you're worth going. Yes, the JCPenney coupons, those were awesome. I loved Kmart, got so much free stuff. Oh my gosh, Kmart was amazing. Kmart Blue Light specials. I don't quite remember those. I remember one time they did that, but I definitely, the free cash and the double coupons, those were the days. As a male couponer, do you find that the younger male cashiers are still the nicest? I'll be honest, not always. Not always. Tell you the truth, not always. And lately, I could say some of the better ones are middle-aged people, honestly. It just depends. It really just depends on the person's personality. Aldi does not take paper coupons because most of their stuff's generic. I love how you put a picture of the breakdown after explaining each deal. Thanks. Oh, I'm happy you enjoyed that. Strange, but I had a coupon for a free car wash. I went to use it. My van was stolen. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Kroger is why I started watching your channel. Thank you for that. Absolutely, Tia. And that's one place I'll never, ever stop talking about Kroger, ever. As long as I'm on YouTube, Kroger will be in the lineup. Absolutely. I found all cashiers are nice to me if I just talk to them. That's a good point. If you build a positive relationship with them, they start to trust you and they're not going to be freaked out as long as you play by the rules and do everything right. They're going to be fine with what you're doing. When do you finish school? I finish in June and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Got my shed built this weekend for my couponing stock. That's great. That is awesome. They have not actually tried the gravy packets yet, but we got some now, so they need to try them since I've been getting them for so cheap. Oh, most of my Walgreens cashiers are annoyed with coupons. It's one of the reasons I won't go there. Someone did ask earlier if I do CVS or Walgreens ever. Walgreens, no. Like, definitely not consistently. CVS, I just don't need the stuff that CVS does every week, so I don't commit to it all the time. And also, the other reason I wouldn't commit to CVS full time is everybody for CVS does their videos on Sunday. And Sundays are just busy. I don't have time to add on another store. But I do pop in at CVS sometimes, like around the holidays, like Black Friday. It's kind of my tradition to go to CVS, as weird as that is, considering I never hardly go. So when I do pop in for stuff, I will share it. You're actually going to see CVS in my haul tomorrow. You're not going to be able to believe that probably, but I actually did do a small CVS transaction. So that is something to look forward to tomorrow. So occasionally I will pop in at CVS. Do you ever think you get treated differently, either in a good or bad way, on YouTube or in stores being a guy couponer? I would say yes. Not necessarily bad. It depends on who you get. I've had people in the store. I had one run-in at a store once. One run-in with a guy who worked at a store who was over the loss prevention, and he just assumed I was up to something bad because I was in there recording on my phone. And that was rough. I don't know if it's necessarily because I was a guy or because they just were suspicious of me being on my phone. So that's definitely something. I think more instead of I don't know if it's so much being a guy or if it's the young age factor to it. Because a lot of people on YouTube have made comments kind of that they don't know how to take me. They're surprised with my age that I'm good at this couponing thing. And there's been people say like they were hesitant to follow me because of my age. So I think if there's any treated differently, it's more for being young than being a guy, if that makes sense. Rite Aid needs a YouTube expert. You'd love the bonus cash. And I do like Rite Aid. And the thing about Rite Aid, though, I don't know if people are going to watch anymore because not very many people still have them. Ever think Kroger would sponsor you? I doubt it. I doubt it. I've seen them sponsor other people, and I'm nowhere near the numbers of those people, so... What made you start couponing? How long have you been doing it? I started couponing when I saw it on TV, probably like most of us did, honestly. And I thought it was really cool. This person was donating to her community. I thought it was really cool. And I got into it, and that was in 2014. So I've still been going. Let's flip this question, actually. Let me know in the chat, how did you get started? What got you guys into couponing? What was that aha moment that got you guys interested in couponing? I'd love to hear some of y'all's stories about it. Does Kroger accept expired? For the most, it kind of depends on the store. It kind of varies by store. So like at my Kroger, like today, there was a peely affixed to the product, and it actually was expired, but my store did accept it because I know at my Kroger in the past, they have, if there's a peely on the product, they still honor it, even though it's expired, because it's kind of their mistake for leaving it there. If they accept expired newspaper coupons, that's something you could ask at your service desk. Some of them have like a few week window of how long they'll take them. So that'd be something you could check with your store. I'm 19. It's nice to see a fellow younger couponer as well. Absolutely. Yes. So glad I caught your live. Missed it last week. I'm glad you made it, Brittany. You can read, you can coupon. All ages welcome. Absolutely. Just put up a pegboard on my rack. Love it. I want to get one of those. I really do. I love that you're young. I started couponing a long time ago as a teen, and I'm 25 now. That's awesome. It just, yeah, I don't think age has no matter to it. Looks like most of you guys are saying the show. Extreme couponing. TLC show. I got my first video. I was hooked. Yes, absolutely. The show. It's what most of you guys, the show. That show, as fake as it was, I'm thankful for it because it got couponing. I didn't know what couponing. I don't even know if whoever thought you'd be using coupons. Like everyone had that stigma. It's like a quarter off. Who's going to care about that? But that show did make you realize it was more than that. And so, if nothing else, that show was great. One cute couponer got me into couponing. Awesome. I'm the one that got you into couponing. Wow. Well, that's great. You made over $600 on Ibotta. That's wonderful. I have been watching you 2 months, still learning. I'm retired from Kroger. Oh, awesome. And this Kroger couponing on YouTube, and you popped up. Great. Started by watching Couponing with Tony, Savvy Coupon Shopper, running kimono, and clean cut couponing 4 years ago. Awesome. One cute couponer began the start off coupon 2018. Okay, great. I was so stoked to get free toothpaste. I felt like I entered a new world. That's awesome. I remember my grandfather couponing. This is back in the 80s. He had a major stockpile. Wow, that's awesome that your grandfather did it. That's really cool. I wish I learned from him, but wanted to save my cash on the manufacturer for my products. Yeah, that's awesome that your grandfather did it. That's so cool. I bet it was different back then, though. I started when extreme couponers was big. So many stores now have strict rules because people did wrong. At my Kroger and Walmart, they will not push coupons through at all. Sorry to hear that, Jennifer. The show did hurt a lot because people did so much misuse. And it'd be cool to do a study. It really would be cool to do a video on like all the drama that show went down on, like the fake parts of it. There's been people who have done articles, really interesting articles. If you guys read those about the misuse on the show, like someone went in such like detective work looking at all these fake coupons and everything that they use. Someone on that show actually did something called decoding, which was taking, and they still do it now. Though back then it was called decoding. Now people just call it glittering. Same thing. They're taking coupons. So like someone had like a 35 cents off of a budding lunch meat coupon for the big pack. People were using it on the little pack, getting it for free. Misuse. And so that's been going on. That was what was really on that show. And that unfortunately gave an incorrect view of couponing. And on the show, like too, people would go to Kroger even. Someone went to Kroger and they let them do like 40 transactions. Kroger is never going to let you do 40 transactions. They're not going to let you do that because no one was following the coupon limits. You know that. You know they were bending the rules just for them. So it's really, the show did not give a very good, realistic view of couponing, but, it still let us learn what couponing was. So I guess there's good. And it's entertaining, if nothing else. Used to do it years ago, stopped, and started again when I got into YouTube. So couponing got you back. It's awesome. I started couponing after a Family Dollar video from one couponer pops up in my feed randomly and saw her save money on laundry detergent and thought I can do that. So it sounds like she has got a lot of people couponing. That's great. My mom got me into couponing. She and the rest of my family shared inserts. I remember when I was younger, I thought it was boring, but now I love it. That is awesome. Nick, did you get the Ritz Thin and Crispy deal? I'm obsessed. I can't stop eating them. I got today the Ritz Crispers, and those are actually really good. I got cancer and could not work to take care of my family. Couponing got me through and made extra money to pay the bills. That is awesome, Lamona. That in that tough time, couponing was able to get you through, and glad you were able to find something to help in the rough circumstances you were in. I grew up clipping coupons with my grandma, always been frugal, became a cashier at a Kroger-owned store, learned from couponing customers how to do it. That is awesome. I've been doing it for 3 years. That's great. When I was a young mom, I had to put water in my dish soap to do dishes. That moment, I said never again. I budgeted in coupon. Now I'm successful and still coupon. Awesome. That is amazing. Exactly, Kay. People were buying coupons. Yes. What they did, one of those people bought coupons from an appliance store in Chicago. I don't know how they got. I assume that somebody photocopied a bunch of them, would be my guess. The coupon was just valid at the appliance store. If you bought one washer and dryer, you got like 3 free Tides at their store. They took those coupons from an appliance store in Illinois, went to Nevada, and used them at this grocery store, an independently owned grocery store, scammed them out of thousands of dollars. And that store's out of business now, too. So I'm sure that the show really, really hurt a lot of independent businesses. And that's kind of the sad part. Like on the show, it started out at the big name stores, Safeway, Kroger, the bigger stores, the bigger chain stores. Well, it got to the point where these big stores didn't want no part of it anymore because they knew what it was involved. So then they went and hit these little stores up, which was really frustrating because they can't take a loss on coupons like these big stores can. So, yeah, I mean, who knows? That show really, it really hurt a lot of people. And I won't say there wasn't some truth to it, but I don't know. But yes, that's definitely happened, and it really is unfortunate. Nursing school in 1996, I had to pay my own way, worked part-time as a CNA. I used the free store coupons for food and clothing, did not buy any socks out of pocket for the whole time of nursing school. That is awesome also. That is great. I started Food Line when they double coupon. No apps, so much better now. That's kind of how Kroger was. There wasn't any rebate apps or anything. We just doubled. And the doubling was nice, I guess. But I think it's better now, like you said. I had to start couponing for my family. We hit hard times with no money for hygiene products. I thank you because your videos helps out a lot. Oh, I'm so happy to hear I've been helpful to you. But yeah, really, couponing saves so much money on that kind of stuff. The one thing I never understand is why they decided to buy 200 on one item on the TLC show. Why 200? Why not just one? I don't know. They had to. I assume the people over the show wanted huge hauls like that, and that's why no one goes out and buys 200 of something. The limits don't let you do that. No store has 200 deodorants or 200 toothpastes or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why the stores, TV purposes. There's been stores outright apologize because they went on that show and their customers were mad because they came in and tried to do the same thing. And like, they told them no. But they're like, I saw this on TV. Your store let us do that. And they're like, well, that was for TV. That's not really fair. I work security, and during the dead of night, I try to perfect my craft, almost like my job's paying me. Are we back? I don't know what on earth happened. Flipped me off the camera, but hopefully we're back. That was weird. What on earth happened? Can you guys see me? Okay, now you're back. Good. It hit the back button. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Yes, we're still here. That's true. I feel it's easier to use them properly now than to misuse. All the beeps. That's true. I used to do cashier at a Kroger store 5 years ago. I'm telling you something. One lady would come in and do 21 plus transactions. Wow. And your store didn't have a problem with her doing that many transactions? I'm surprised. My Kroger, no way. No way would they have ever let me done. I had some lady freak out once because I was doing 5 transactions. So I don't know. And that wasn't even a big deal. I don't even know why they got mad about that because it was just stuff for, one was for my grandparents, one was for my parents and myself, and one was for my great uncle. And it wasn't even like there was anything crazy going on. That's exactly it. It created bigger numbers. It got their retail values up crazy high. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. If I missed anyone's comments, I'm truly sorry. It's just been a lot of different comments coming through. And so if I missed it, you can always feel free to just put it in again. If I've already answered it, I'll say that too. Do you ever get burnt out and take a break? Oh, yeah. I got burnt out on that last couponing call I did this week because everything went wrong. And if I didn't have a YouTube, I probably would have took a break. But having a YouTube and having like this being my job, don't really take breaks because I have a lot of people who depend on me for deals, and I want to make sure you guys get the deals. But yeah, definitely, it's a good thing to take breaks. I touched on this in the beginning. I still do the same kind of concept. I currently don't use the PayPal card. I just use a Chase card that gives me really good rewards points. And I use my PayPal money to pay for the card or whatever. But I've been doing it on a Chase credit card because that's been paying for my newspapers lately. So that's really been helpful. Huh. Wow. Each rewards card allowed 7 transactions a day, and it wasn't very busy, and all customers respected all of their rules, so they allowed it. Well, I mean, I guess if they were playing by the rules and I was a cashier, I wouldn't have cared. I would have just let them done it, honestly. Because if they're following the rules, they make money off the coupons. I mean, Kroger's going to get the money back on the coupons. I went to high school with someone who was on the show. I'd be interested to know. Wow. So it must have been one of the young people on the show. I've seen every episode probably 50 times. That's cool. The Walgreens staff usually are pretty mean in my experience. I would agree with that. I feel like most stores look for excuses. I agree with that. To not accept coupons. Yeah, I would agree with that. What is the average time you say it takes you to go to one and put your transaction in your video? Do you mean the haul videos or the weekly in-store videos? The haul videos, I would say my personal haul takes me, I'd say, an hour to an hour and a half to get the list together for me, my stuff I'm going to buy for Walmart and Kroger. Then I shop. But actually, the Walmart video that I do, I don't buy that stuff. Like when I go and do the walking around the store showing you guys everything, that's kind of separate from my own hauls. My Dollar Tree does not sell the Sunday paper on Monday. I wish. That'd be so nice. Ibotta, how do I cash out? Well, first you have to have the $20 balance. If you have that, you just click on account, then you click on the button that says withdrawal earnings, and it'll allow you to go to PayPal, to a bank account, or if you want gift cards. The weekly in-store videos, I would say, oh gosh, the The weekly in-store videos, like I said, keep in mind, I'm not buying any of that stuff. That's just a list of stuff to share with you guys. It probably takes, because on Friday, usually I go through the inserts that are coming out on Sunday. I look up all the rebates, look up all that stuff. That probably takes 2 or 3 hours. I have to make the little ink cards that you guys see. That's included in there. Then I go in the store and film, hour or so. I come home and edit. So I would say those in-store videos for like Walmart probably takes a good 5 or 6 hours. Maybe 4 or 5, but it's quite a few hours. Which, not complaining about it, but that's just the honest answer. I didn't care. I loved couponers because they're friendly, organized. They kept me company. I really do the same, even though I use self-check mostly. That's awesome. Coupon Mom. Yes, she was awesome. I used to watch her. YouTube. She did good videos. I don't know if any of you guys ever saw it. Like, it was like that show. It's like a show. Like, people would contact her and she would like go to their house and meet them and show them how to coupon. That was so entertaining. I wish she would have kept making those. All right, guys, as much fun as this is, I'm going to go ahead and end it for the night. It's been awesome to chat with you guys. There's a lot of you guys here, which is great. So I sincerely apologize if I missed anyone's questions. What I'd ask you to do if I missed your question tonight, comment on this video, whatever question you asked and you didn't hear me answer, comment it. And when I go through and answer comments tomorrow, I will give you guys a response. Because like I said, it's really hard when there's a bunch of comments coming in at once. I tried my best to answer everything. But if I missed anything, just let me know. And I will answer it when I go through comments in the morning. For next week, do you guys like 8 o'clock or 8:30 best? I know we were a half hour later tonight, like I said, because I had that Zoom thing for school, but I won't have that next week, as far as I know. So what do you guys like? Is 8 better? Would you rather start that half hour early, or do you find it more convenient a half hour later at 8:30? 8:30? 8:30, 8:30. 8:30. Okay, well, we'll just do 8:30 then again, if that's the crowd favorite. I have no problem at all doing 8:30. In fact, it's a little easier, so that'd be fine. Okay, 8:30, 6 a.m. All right, see you guys next Thursday at 8:30. And of course, there'll be a haul video in the morning, a Kroger run deals on Saturday, Walmart on Sunday, Target on Monday. So a lot to look forward to this weekend. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a great night.